Susanna is with us in Tampa, Florida. Hey, Susanna, how are you?
I guess I'm not doing as great as you are.
Uh-oh.
You guys
Okay.
sound great.
Uh-oh.
But I'm a little bit embarrassed and also distraught because my question is not as wonderful as all the other questions that
Well,
have been
darling,
coming
it's
up.
okay.
Everyone's been
It's
very
okay.
lucky.
No, it's okay. What's going on? How can we help?
Due to COVID and due to being laid off from my job 11 months ago, I've had to cash out my insurance policy, my life insurance, and my one and only son that I was saving for. I do have an IRA, $67,000, and I do have my about maybe $2,000 in cash put aside. I do have one CD, small one, a lot of credit cards due to COVID. But my question is, I'm having difficulty getting another policy at my age.
How old are you?
Obviously, you can tell, 65. And it's mainly for my son, but also to pay off, if I have anything left over. I don't owe too much
How
now.
old is your son?
He's 23.
And why are you required to buy his life insurance?
No, it's my life insurance that I wanted to leave for him.
No. You don't need to do that.
See, I did it because, and I won't say the last name, I watched someone called Susie, which you know who, said, you don't need life insurance to keep paying $300, $500 a month. You should cash that out and put it in a CD or something.
Well, me and Susie agree.
But, well, I'm glad to hear that, but I'm having difficulty finding a place to do that.
Yeah, but the point is you don't need to buy life insurance on a 23-year-old, and you don't need to buy life insurance on you to leave the 23-year-old something. The 23-year-old needs to make his way in his life and not leave his mother with this burden right now. So, Mom, you don't have that burden. That's easy. Now, and you don't even need life insurance on you. You've got enough to bury you if something happens. And so you're good. So now all we've got to do is worry about getting your career up and going because you're starving to death because you haven't been working.
And credit cards, which I haven't slept since last February.
What were you doing? What kind of work were you doing?
Believe it or not, I was working at the airport, originally working with an airline, got laid off with that, and then moved on to check-in boarding passes for the passengers in front of TSA.
And that's gone now, too?
Gone.
Okay. All right.
So I'm doing Uber when I can.
Okay.
And trying to find a way to pay credit cards off and not eat too much.
Yeah. Well, the reason you have credit card debt is not COVID. The reason you have credit card debt is COVID affected your career. You lost your income. Now, that is a reason that people get into debt, and that's for real. So what we've got to do is, hang on, I'm going to have Kelly pick up, and we're going to get you onto Ken Coleman's website and let you download some things to get you some ideas on some things to start creating some income. And get some interviewing going. Because what you have more than anything, honey, is a career crisis. You have an income crisis.
That's right.
So if we can get that fixed, the rest of this stuff's going to start to fix itself. And quit supporting the 23-year-old. Period. No circumstances. Is that okay? Especially with all the things you're facing. You got enough irons in the fire without him. Tell him to get on with his life, little pig.